Welcome to Drop the Puck. We're at Planetized Widnes for this matchup in the league, the Moralee battle between Widnes Wild and Solway Sharks.
Yeah, Gary, this is definitely one for the viewing. I can't wait for this one. When you look at the table, I do believe Solway are at the top.
Yeah, and Widnes find themselves way down at the bottom near the 7th position. But, of course, they've only played 7 games. Solway have played a lot more, and there's just a lot of catching up for Widnes to do. So without further ado, I think it's time to go down to the ice. It's time to
drop the puck.
Well, 24 seconds remaining for Widnes to try and get anything from this power play.
Mr. Williams just having a quick word there with Hepburn. So face-off left-hand side of Hepburn in the Solway zone. Face-off won by Hager. First time shot! Oh. And the one-timer coming from Wilcox. Head gets round the net. Hager puts it back in. Out in front. Oh. Well, Stubbly. Oh, he's Barlow, in fact, sorry. Put his stick on that, backhanded. Tried to put it in. 5 seconds remains on the power play. 9 seconds.
Oh,
hey! Finds the gap with a second on the clock on the power play.
Well, I must say, the smallest of gaps, he wins the battle on the boards, it comes out, and he slots in the smallest of gaps to give the Wild the lead here now. Widnes Wild 1, Solway Sharks 0.
Jackson on the boards, 2 captains collide. Henderson's there for support for Struan. Charnock. And you'd right across the face of the goal there. Great effort for Solway as Hyde tries to stop the puck getting played back in. Can't. Solway on the attack, another shot, it's in! Scott Henderson opens the account for the Solway Sharks.
Well, bit scrappy as we were saying, but they managed to just poke one in towards the goal in the blue paint area, and they managed to flick it over the top of Walker, and it's tied things up here now. It's Widnes Wild 1, Solway Sharks 1.
Charnock looks to go around the back of the net, slams the brakes on, turns back round. Charnock and Britton, a little communication there. Stubbly decides he's going to skate in, walks the line, finds Hager at the point. Hager looks like he's going to wind up. Still Hager, cuts it back inside, and they're working the puck around well. Stubbly with the shot through traffic and to no avail. 3 seconds remains on the power play. 2-1. Trapdoor opens and Crane returns back to the ice. It's now 5-on-5 and it's goal!
Oh.
Stubbly from the point! And it's a great start to the second period for the Wild.
So just as they open the gate to make it 5-on-5, Stubbly from the point slots it all the way into the back of the net and extends the lead here for Widnes Wild. It's now Widnes Wild 2, Solway Sharks 1.
Hager looks to take the shot early off the skate to Henderson. Hyde manages to kick that back to Briley. Briley gets back to Dan Hyde. Hyde holds the puck up once more, tries to get it to Hager. Wilcox is going to be there to cushion that one up. Danny Hyde again, out to Hager. Well, what a goal! And that's Barlow by the look of it, it is. What a play.
The puck is feeding it round, looking, it's fed in, and Barlow just slots it over the top of Hepburn. And as calm as you like, the Widnes Wild extend their lead now. It's now Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 1.
13-10 remaining in this second period. And already 10 seconds of this power play gone. Briley of the Wild assessed for tripping. And can Solway now get something out of this? Great shot on it, in, there it is. That looks to be from Bowie.
Yeah, picked up the scraps as it bounces in front of Walker, it's fed in. Walker just tries to grab at it, but it looks like Bowie's just stabbed it into the back of the net, and now, was it? Yeah, so it's now Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 2.
Well, it has blown this game wide open, Gary. We said plenty of life left in it. Back to the centre ice. Mr. Hesselwood drops that puck and away we go again.
1 goal in it again.
5-goal game though. Volkanov's immediately shut out of that play there by Murray. And have Solway got wise to the high man of Vlad Volkanov's.
Yeah,
here comes Houston.
I've just noticed Benton giving him a little nudge there.
Volkanov's again finds Hager. His support is Stubbly. Stubbly back door, looks to find Hager with the 1-2. Great work there and great play. Can Jackson get over there and stop Gapper? He's managed to do so. Gapper back on the puck though. Behind the net, looks for a man out in front. Well, shot sails wide. On the right-hand side of Walker. And dare I say, do the Sharks smell the blood in the water now?
Quite possible.
Seems to have picked up pace once more. Here comes Bentham.
Widnes has just got to keep their head on a swivel and
Looks to take the shot, and Houston has his shot dampened completely down there. Puck off the boards. Tries to ring it round. He's got Murray in support. Drops it back to Murray. Murray back round to Gapper. Great rotation here from the Solway Sharks. Shot comes in off the blocker. Hager's going to be there. Looks up ice. Who's he got? Volkanov's on the high. There's the stretch pass. Volkanov's has gone into the corner. Comfortably picks that up. As Johnson gets there as well at the same time. Just beats out Volkanov's to that. Bentham holding up that puck as they look to set something up now, Solway. Charnock just shown. Trying to get Bentham to commit. Crane.
Whoa, oh.
Well, that's going to be Briley on another tripping call. Clear as day. Crane looked to skate inside and Briley just puts his stick right across the legs of Crane.
well, the bench is still warm there, so back you go.
No doubt Walker's got to be ready for what comes next.
Yeah, the ice is starting to tilt in favour of Solway. They're winning a lot more of the battles.
11-12 remaining in this period, almost at the halfway mark. Those last 5 minutes seem to have flown as we're off on the power play for the Sharks. Great shot in and good clearance there by Barlow down onto the net. Hepburn out of his net. Tonar is there comfortably. Picks the puck up, looks to head back up ice, decides to drop that back once more for Kerr. Kerr, plenty of space in front of him. Uses his legs, gets into the corner, gains his own. Murray and Charnock try and shut the door. Great little play there by Solway to move the puck around. Tonar lets one rip. And again, it's into the glove of Walker.
Yeah, Walker's got safe hands when he's got a clear view of it. But when it's bouncing around in front of him, he's got to be a bit more sure. Because those Solway Shark players are going to stab it home.
Henderson and Britton in for the tie-up. Comes out the Solway favour. Another shot comes in, it's deflected out. Volkanovs tries to clear the zone. Backed up there by another Wild player as they managed to do so. That was Murray who's helped him clear the trouble there. 1:08 now remaining in the power play. The Solway turn of face again. Try and put that puck in front of Henderson. Henderson, great kick save there by Walker. And he's put the puck right the way through into the neutral zone now, forcing Solway out and looking to reset. Wilcox has Gapper in front of him, supported by Britton. Gapper, which way will he go? Decides to go into the corner. Peter Gapper, still moving this puck around very quickly. Well, what an absolute textbook play there from Solway.
Well, that was like watching pinball there as they calmly tape-to-tape passing backwards and forth, and they slot it past Walker lying on the floor. He's now tied things up here. It's Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 3.
Britton wins that for the Wild. Stubley immediately puts it onto the net into the corner. Bentham clears it out once more. Riley over to Stubley. Put forward. Wyatt unfortunately catches up in the skate of Mr. Williams, but Britton's managed to recover it. Puts a shot on, runs wide again, and they've blown that whistle.
Yeah, they thought, I think, did they think that it was caught then?
Yeah, possibly, but either way, it's brought about the end of that play. 8:08 remain in the game. And that's going to bring a line change as well. As a crucial time, a face-off in the Solway zone. We'll see the return of that Volkanovs, Hager, Robinson line. Once more, Robinson sets up in that quarterback position behind Hager. Volkanovs to his left, but immediately it's gone right. Hager recovers, takes a shot.
Oh.
What a seal on the post Hepburn has got there.
Yeah,
Good effort by Hager.
Hager seen a keyhole of a slot for him to put that puck in. It's sealed up by Hepburn.
Shot in from Volkanov, second bite of the cherry,
it's in!
and it's in! Volkanov's just got it under the leg pads of Hepburn on second attempt.
Yeah, it's fed in by Volkanov. He sees it, picks up the rebound, and manages to squeeze it just to the left of Hepburn, who's already crouched down. And it gives Widnes the lead here now. It's Widnes Wild 4, Solway Sharks 3.
Wyatt does well to dig away and fight that one. Can he get it out to his support now? Scooped up by BT once more. Push forward, Bowie in possession, finds Houston. Houston down the right-hand side, takes it slow, gets a body for his trouble. Murray for the Wild. Round the boards, finds Wyatt. And you can see that Armstrong tried to knock that on. He went behind him. Houston winds up, takes a shot, all the venom taken out in front once more. And jumping all over that is Walker to freeze that one up. 5:15 remaining.
Yeah, Widnes needs to play clever hockey here now in this remaining 5 minutes. What they don't want to be doing is conceding any penalties.
Dare I say, park the bus?
I don't know about that. But what they have got is, with Houston, they do have a problem. He's causing all sorts of havoc for them there.
Talking about Houston problems, there come the Rockets again, and Vlad Volkanov takes a shot.
Oh!
And they collided there with the net. It was Volkanovs and Johnson.
Yeah,
Volkanov's got the shot off into the chest of Hepburn, but he's brought down there by
well, he seems to
Johnson.
collide with Johnson, yeah. Definitely knocks the post off its moorings. Be interested to see what the official decides here. I think it's just going to be...
I'll tell you now though, Gary, if Widnes walk out of here today with the 2 points, that's going to send a message through the league.
Yeah, certainly is. But we've said it before, Ben, most teams that come here are going to find
Gapper
them in a
round
battle.
Stubley, can't get round Briley. Walker gets involved in it. Oh no! He's committed too much and left it wide open for Solway. Commentator's curse.
I was just about to say, Ben, Walker terribly far out of his net, left it wide open like you say, and it was slotted home as easy as you like, and it's got Solway back into this. It's now Widnes Wild 4, Solway Sharks 4.
Right hand side of Hepburn, that's going to immediately be called back.
There you go. We could be looking at overtime, Ben, the way we're going.
Dare we say, our production crew won't want that. Shot comes in early from Briley. Can they keep the play alive? No, it's going to be picked up there by Houston. Houston's a 2-on-1 situation. Houston looks to get across. Saved by Walker. Denies back up the other way. It's counter-attack hockey with Hyde. Hyde, Barlow. Everyone comes swarming back. Stubley gets in front of Hepburn, tried to screen the vision. Does so, and Houston just back into the cul-de-sac there, creates a little bit of space. Open the ice up as we enter the final 2 minutes of the period. Stubley, big stretch past the centre ice to Hyde. Hyde gets his eyes up, finds Hagger. Hagger has got support, takes a shot himself.
Oh.
Well, Charnock's on there now. It's Volkanov's, Hagger and Charnock. What an interesting setup that is.
Yeah, and it's now, it looks like Widnes is starting to put pressure on the Solway net.
Hagger, Volkanovs and Britain. They're throwing everything at it, Widnes. Volkanovs looks for the wraparound. He's got it! That's Volkanovs with the wraparound.
Well, what a play by Volkanovs. Solo takes it round the back of the net, looks for the gap, continues and slots it with the wraparound. And it's now Widnes Wild 5, Solway Sharks 4.
And here comes Solway as they skate forward with Henderson. Johnson into the corner. Can they do anything with this? One eye on Hepburn, one eye on the puck. Shot comes in and again, oh, it's in! Well, the initial shot came in, the rebound came out. I couldn't quite see who was on the end of the rebound. Looks like Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson.
And it is.
Picks up the rebound, slots it home, and it's tied things up again here with 1 minute 3 remaining in this third period. It's Widnes Wild 5, Solway Sharks 5.
Volkanovs again trying to get in on that man, and it is Gapper. So that's quite a strong line there, Bentham, Tonar, Gapper. Can they do anything with this? Skate in, Bentham looks to skate it in, straight into the glove. And Bentham, he knows he's just been done there by Harrison Walker, looks to the skies. Chewed up a little bit more time on that clock.
2 minutes 14 remaining in this fourth over, and it's overtime period.
So we must remind our viewers what happens if this remains goalless at the end of this overtime period. We will go to a shootout. Stubley creates space for himself. Plenty of space to get those legs going. Gains through the zone. He's got Charnock in support. Stubley takes a shot right down the throat, and Stubley and Bentham.
Bentham again looking to
get under the skin.
Get under the skin of a Wild player. We know he likes to press that red button.
And that's burnt up a little bit more of the time as we're on 2:01.
Face off to the left of Hepburn.
Barlow in with Charnock and Stubley. And it's been given away very quickly to the Solway Sharks, who Houston slams on. Passes that over. And the amount of space on the ice now, any mistake is costly.
Like that.
Stubley tried to create the pass, ended up coming off the blade of Henderson. Wild now on the defence. Solway just circling the puck round. 1:30 now remains on the period. Kerr decides to go. Oh! Well, Henderson had it on a platter.
Yeah, back door was wide open there.
Walker again.
Oh,
Trying to clear that away. Is that Charnock? It is. Chasing that down. Charnock and Kerr tie up. Wilcox picks a puck up. Wilcox shoots, tries to go high, block aside. And it goes high and hits the plexi. It's going to be a line change there. Into the last minute of overtime. Hager in a battle now with that one.
yeah, tries to steal the puck there.
And this is it. Both teams throwing everything at it. Volkanovs out on the ice now. Here comes Volkanovs down the side. Find Hager wide open. Rich Hager. Game on his stick. Right on the back.
Come on. Door was shut.
Bentham back the other way. What can Wilcox do?
Oh,
Well, he rides Bentham into the net.
Yeah,
and Walker.
Tonar crashes into the net. Gives
Bentham.
Walker a little pass.
Is it? Or is it Tonar?
Tonar,
It is
yeah.
Tonar, yeah. Apologies. Well, 28.2 seconds left.
And I tell you what, Ben, that 0.2 of a second could be vital to one of these teams.
What a game this has been today.
Oh,
Bowie wins out a little bit too much on it, forces it back. Johnson's forced to retreat, looks to feed Bowie quickly. Bowie finds Tonar. Back to Bowie, Bowie and Johnson again. Johnson looks to wind up. Well, there was a stick in the way there by a Wild player, and it's taken all of that out of it and put it into the stands, essentially.
well, these fans have been given a great night of entertainment here at Planetized Widnes. These teams have really battled it out.
The best thing is, Gary, we get to cover this again on the 12th of December when the two teams re-meet for the Moralee North Midlands Cup semi-final, I think it is.
Oh, well, I'm looking forward to that.
Volkanovs nicks it past Henderson. Henderson's going to be there. And this is going to a shootout. Woo! Oh, graphics guy's kicking himself right now.
So, we go to a penalty shootout. Well, not a penalty shootout, but a shootout shootout.
It's a shootout.
Either way, this is probably the most exciting bit of it because it's one-on-one.
Yep.
And this is where the wits and the skills of the player are pitched against.
So we'd like to think that our viewers here have a little bit of knowledge about ice hockey. But for those that are watching this for the first time, let me explain how a shootout works for you.
Go on then.
So you have an attacking player who will pick the puck up at the centre ice. he will skate forward. The minute he begins any forward momentum, he's starting his shot.
Okay.
The minute he decides to go backwards, his shot is null and void. So the idea is they will skate it forward directly at the netminder and try and throw a move to put the netminder off and put the puck away.
It's all about skill and
mentality. It's a game of getting in each other's heads.
Yeah, it's a mental game. But the keepers have to be very, very... They've got to have the head on a swivel here.
Do you know what? I don't even know what to call for this one.
Who's the boldest here?
It's very hard to say. You've got some big players that could make or break this. But Wild, normally in this situation, the Wild would look down at one very famous player, but he's not here anymore, unfortunately. That is the mate that is Sean Dipnell.
I know, yeah. I was thinking about that before. I thought, where's Dippy when you want him?
Blackburn last time I heard.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But it's going to be interesting.
So Jackson and Tanner discussing with Mr. Williams who is going to do who's going to go first, and it looks like
it's going to be Charnock's first. So we got Charnock and Tonar are both going to take their shots first, but it's Widnes to go first, and this will be a silent in here now. Here we go, Liam Charnock begins his approach. Charnock picks the puck up. Hepburn comes out, Charnock still Charnock. Great attempt, he looked to go backhand, forehand on him. And Hepburn had the read of him. And not an easy thing
so
when you're one-on-one.
Is going first for Solway.
Okay, Peter Gapper. Can Walker stand up to this test?
Well, he's done well up to now, but this is a lot to ask. He's obviously a smaller frame than Hepburn.
Decides to take it wide, comes forward.
And
puts it away. Drew Walker to his near side post, put the puck on his toe, and used the advantage to get into that extra space.
So it's 1-0 in favour of Sharks at the moment.
Next will be Stubley for the Wild. Whistle blows and Stubley begins his advance. Picks that puck up. Stubley. Oh, and he's put it wide. Went backhand, forehand again. And right now, the ice tilting in the way of the Solway Sharks. So next up will be Henderson. Henderson starts his penalty shot.
Oh, it's in.
And goes absolutely right through lower glove side of Walker. And that's it now. It's all over. And with that, the Sharks take the points.